I have been designing my own camouflage patterns with the assistance of ChatGPT. And I have come up with a pattern, a camouflage pattern called GPTCamo. And I openly, I want people to know that I use ChatGPT and I use GIMP to design this pattern. I actually took two patterns that it made and I combined both of them so that would there be more of a three-dimensional effect. And then I just went crazy in GIMP and I designed something that I'm calling Woodland Transitional GPT, right? And so I'm actually selling these patterns on civilian tier clothing, performance shirt type clothing and stuff like that. We're going to test these patterns out and we're going to see how they do out here in the wild. As you can see, it's a very green dominant place. But I would like it if you guys tested it with. The pattern itself is open source. I'm going to allow you guys to have the source material. So if you guys want to modify the pattern, you can, and we could have as a community project having open source, camouflage patterns. There's a lot of companies that make tactical gear that sell tactical gear to preppers and stuff like that. Realistically, companies like Cryptek and companies like ATAX, they sell patterns mostly to preppers, right? And the thing is, I think that preppers should have more say in this. We should have more engagement and the development process of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release the files that I have for this camouflage pattern, and I'm going to do it so that you can put it on other things if you want. You could print this on textiles yourself if you want to, but if you're too lazy to do that, please just go to my website. I've already done it. If you want to buy a shirt with this pattern on it, I've already done it. You don't have to do it yourself. There's ways you could do it yourself, obviously, but why not support the channel, But otherwise, if you just want to play with it, if you don't got a lot of money but you got a good computer and you want to play with it anyway, I will give you the source information. Let's have an open source camouflage pattern. Let's have a camouflage pattern, a series of patterns that the community actually develops, right? And so I'm working on desert variants. I'm working on some transitional variants. These are highly experimental. They haven't been tested in real life yet. I have some on the way. We will film the test and you guys will be the first to hear about it. We're going to see how well this pattern works. I'm not sure if anybody else has used ChatGPT to make camouflage patterns yet. I imagine that it's been done in Arma 3 and stuff like that, but to have somebody actually make it and then actually put it on shirts and stuff, I've actually taken it to the next level. So I'm really designing my own camouflage pattern and I'm really putting it on products. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think I'm the first person ever to actually use ChatGPT to put out my own line of products that are camouflage, to put out my own camouflage pattern using ChatGPT. I believe that I'm the first person to ever do that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm the record holder here. I think I'm the first man on the planet Earth to actually bring products to market with an official camouflage pattern in the tactical community, the prepper community. I don't think anybody else has done this yet. I think that honor belongs to me. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe somebody else has done it already. Let me know in the comment section. But this is going to be a community project. I've just started it. I want you guys to build on it. Those of you guys that know how to use GIMP, those of you guys that know about camouflage and stuff like that, let's make the ultimate set of camouflage patterns, and we'll know that we made it. We, the community, we, the people, did this shit together. It wasn't some big corporation that did it, but we'll go to the big corporations and we'll say, look, this is the pattern we like, this is the pattern we want, and if you don't print it, then we'll find somebody that will. We'll go to a small company like 241 Tactical. I'm sure they'd be willing to print out some of these patterns once they see that people really like these patterns. Let's make our own damn camouflage patterns. I'm so sick of seeing MultiCam. And yeah, Cryptek is cool, but maybe it's time to shake things up a little bit. Let's have a crowdsourced, community-made, open source camouflage pattern. We have never had that, I don't think. And with artificial intelligence, it's becoming easier and easier. What makes this pattern special is I had a very long conversation to provide context when I was prompting ChatGPT, and I asked it, based on the data you have about camouflage, I want you to generate a pattern that you think would work. And it did. It did, and so this is what ChatGPT claims is a good pattern. We're going to see if it really works. Full disclaimer, I did modify it a little bit in GIMP because I had to make it seamless. I had to make it seamless in order to put it on these textiles to where it wouldn't have solid lines everywhere, because that's not a very good pattern, and plus it looks ugly, right? So I had to make some modifications in GIMP. There are a couple modifications that I made just so it would be seamless and just so it wouldn't look too repetitive. But other than that, this is what ChatGPT generated. The transitional version is a little bit more heavily modified. I'm very proud of myself for this. And I'm a camo nerd. I love ATAX IX and I love Cryptek Mandrake. I own tons of products with those patterns on it. I used to be a fan of MultiCam, but MultiCam is just so ubiquitous now that I don't really like it anymore. Yeah, I just hope Cry Precision doesn't get a hold of my pattern, because they'll probably copyright it, slap it on some pants, and charge $800 for it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm open to these companies doing whatever they want with it, and it's not copyright, and I'm not going to copyright it. So, crowdsourced camo. We're doing that. I'm also working on something called actual tree. You know how there's real tree camo? I'm working on something called actual tree, where I take actual pictures of vegetation and make a seamless, tileable image and print it on textiles. So imagine actual pictures of trees being used as camouflage. It's something I'm working on. You guys will see it soon. These patterns are available on my store, so check out my store, please. We have things we're not even allowed to sell, people, only at Mick and Ralph's. So check out the store. A lot of good products in the store. You guys will love the store. Thank you for all the love and support that I've gotten from everybody. Thank you for those that have bought products. I love you guys. You're really helping make this operation better. Jordan Jareb, signing off.